Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network Bronx Bombers Strike Back podcast. It is the watch along. It is the Subway Series watch along with the New York Yankees taking on our crosstown rivals, New York Mets. Welcome, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get right into the action. And the New York Mets took the first game of the Subway Series last night. My goodness, in a New York City beatdown. They beat down the New York Yankees, but you're only as good as your next day starter, as momentum. And here's the records for the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. They come in at 47 and 53, and they're fourth in the National League East. The New York Yankees tied for fifth, 53 and 48 in the American League East, and 2.5 games out of the last wild card. Now, tonight's pitching matchup for a pair of guys that, boy, they had some rough outings in the first half of the season or have not pitched at all, making their Katana, this is his third start, and Rodon is going to be his fourth start. And Jose Quintana, a record of 0-1 with a 3.60 ERA, while Carlos Rodon, his fourth start, but my God, has not been impressive. This is the first start after he came on the mound blowing kisses. Yes, kisses to the Yankee fan out in Los Angeles. So let's see what Vegas thinks this evening. The New York Yankees are a 1.5, actually a one minus 155 favorite on the money line, and 8.5 total runs for tonight. If you're placing a wager, I have the lineups. As I hope you guys can see me because it seems like my camera is frozen. So hold on a second. Hopefully you guys can see me and all that. Before I do that, hold on. Let's go with this here. Let me give you the lineups. Here's the lineups for tonight's game. And tonight, you're going to have for the New York Mets, Brandon Nimmo will be leading off and playing center field, followed by the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Francisco Lindor, the shortstop. Pete Alonso at first base, cleaning up. Tommy Pham, the designated hitter. Jeff McNeil in right field. Mark Cannon left. Francisco Arias behind the plate. Danny Mendick will be the second baseman. Isaiah Canafalefa will be for the New York Yankees and playing left field, followed by the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. Giancarlo Stanton in right field. Anthony Rizzo at third base. At first base, back cleanup, third baseman DJ LeMahieu, the center fielder Harrison Bader, followed by the shortstop Anthony Volpe, the catcher Kyle Higashioka, and Oswaldo Peraza is behind the plate. All right. Let's get another video for here for a second. And hopefully you guys can hear me as I get to go one more time. Let me reset this one more time. All right, so I hope you guys can hear me there. And as we get going here, and we get out of this here. So I'm having we have a little bit of a thunderstorm. And what's new with my technical difficulties? My goodness. Let me get out of this here. There we go. No, I'm not able to be seen on camera for some reason. I'm like high to seek. Huh. That's weird. Can you guys, Steve? Salute to Steve. Steve, can you hear me? So I don't know what happened that this whole thing did not work. Interesting. All right. So we're almost a few minutes away from first pitch as I'm continue to have technical difficulties. That's why it's good to have a second person on, but everybody seems to hide. Give me a second. fix that. Let's see. There we go. Now we're kosher. Thank goodness. That Opus system really messed up my whole internet, my whole computer with my CPU. I got to get a new CPU as the lights are a little bright here. So, and I try to prep and it just the thunderstorms. All right, so we're almost there to first pitch as we're ready to get started. Salute everyone. Sorry for the little technical difficulties there. What else is new here? All right. All right, so we're getting ready here for first pitch. Salute everyone. I hope you guys can hear me well there. Just let me know if you're having any issues, if you can't hear me or so forth. Let me know so we could fix that. And we're also going to fix all this here. Usually we get the prep going, but for some reason it just didn't. Huh. All right, so we'll get the watch along going on here. We'll get that on screen there. What is going on here? All right. Computer is acting foolish. We'll get the lineups there. Maybe we might not go without a scoreboard tonight, folks. We might not go without a scoreboard because it should be up on the screen and it's not showing me it. Some reason is acting like a fool. So we've seen Yankees here have an important game against the Mets. It's a must win. This is a must win tonight for the New York Yankees. They got to beat the Mets tonight. They cannot lose this series tonight. Fall down to the New York Mets. I know they have an off day before we have hosting the Orioles for 3. They need a win tonight by hook or crook. Rodon has to show me something, has to show New York Yankees something. If he's going to turn the season around, they're going to need Rodon to get going. I know this is his 4th start. He should be able to, finally, to be honest with you, he should be able to pitch 90 to 95 pitches tonight, man. We need 95 pitches tonight from Rodon. I don't know how long that's how long of a length of a game he's gonna give us, but Rodon needs to give us length tonight, regardless of what's the case. He needs, kind of push him to close to 100 pitches. You know what? I know this is the first year of a 6-year investment, but man, the Yankees are in desperate mode now. They need that, and man. Met Rosario to the Dodgers. Good question. Good one there. Good reporting there. So Dodgers retooling themselves, getting some athletic players and multi-position players. When it comes to Met Rosario, we saw him playing shortstop. We saw him play a little center field. Also with Kike Hernandez, a little center fielder, second base, shortstop. So they're getting multi-talented players there who are with a lot of speed and contact hitting for the LA Dodgers. So Rosario, that means that they're out of the Bellinger. Well, why would they bring Bellinger back? That's a stupid statement there. Looks like they're retooling there when it comes to contact hitters. So the dominoes are falling as we speak here. All right. Now, Andy Pettitte, they were having a conversation with him earlier with Mary Marakovich before. He's in the Yankee advisor. Hopefully he can have a conversation with Rodon and just relax what it takes to pitch in New York. When not with technique wise, but just the the feeling, how to conduct themselves. So that'll be interesting there. This is a big game for Carlos Rodon. Again, not to beat on a dead horse. This is a big game. Big game for him. I'm getting the scoreboard back up. All right, give me a second there. Now, can Rodon get on track for the New York Yankees? It's a big plus. They need him. We know Nestor Cortez is about another, 10 days to a week away, before coming back up. And of course, when he returns, someone has to leave the pitching rotation. Yesterday, the way Herman pitched makes it seem like Herman is the odd man. Now, right now, Severino, could he be traded? In the next couple of days, the trading deadline, it's going to happen. We'll see if if I don't have to leave out of town in an emergency, I will probably do something on the Yankees trade-wise. But as just so behind the scenes, a little bit kayfabe, might have to leave out of town in an emergency situation. So we might, the whole streaming for at least a week, or at least until Monday, might be a little bit off. So it's not because we don't want to, but certain things behind out of the realm. Also, you didn't see Jorge Lopez to the Marlins in exchange for Dylan Florio. Who is going to the Twins. So another move there, Jorge Lopez to the Marlins. So we're getting some movement. We're getting some activities. I want to see. I don't know what the Yankees are waiting. I hope they don't wait for the very last second to. And also, I don't want them to be desperate neither. But boy, don't wait for the very last second to make a move here. If you have that opportunity to bring that outfielder, get into it. So we saw the lineups there. I wanted to talk about the lineups for the New York Yankees. We saw yesterday's game, a little bit of good, bad, and ugly. The ugly was the left field defense. McKinney, the way he took the route in left field wasn't something really kosher. I would have went today in left field with Greg Allen. Greg Allen has speed. He's a center fielder who could play the left field. You know, listen, don't you guys miss Brett Gardner? I know as much as the Yankee fans were killing, get Gardner out of here, but Gardner played a hell of a left field. He's a center fielder in left field. You need kind of a center fielder to play left field in Yankee Stadium. And boy, you really miss a left fielder who could cover like a Brett Gardner. All right, so Carlos Rodon is taking his warm-up, so hopefully I get all my technical difficulties out of the damn way there. We get called a baseball game. And, of course, Carlos Rodon, a record of 0-3 with a 7.36 ERA in 14 2/3 innings pitched, 12 hits, 11 strikeouts, 9 walks, and he's given up 4 home runs. That's a concern in 14 2/3 innings for Rodon. He's getting his warm-up pitches. We're ready to go for the first pitch. Let's go, guys. Hit that like button. And, of course, as he gets the ball thrown around in the infield, stepping into the batter's box will be Brandon Nimmo to start this second game of this second Subway Series. Now, he's batting .262 with 15 home runs, 48 RBIs, 100 hits, and 381 plate appearance. And Rodon ready. You're ready. Let's go. And the first pitch. There's a call strike. It's a strike. We're on the way here on the Sports Jedi Network, 0-1. So Rodon ready to deal the second pitch of the game. And the pitch. There's a strike. He's ahead in the count, 0-2 on Brandon Nimmo. We're ready for the 0-2. Rodon deals the 0-2. Up high for a ball, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Rodon. He has a 1-2 pitch and the 1-2. He misses. He checks swing. He did not go. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 here to the leadoff hitter, Nimmo. As the Yankee Stadium crowd doing their Yankee Stadium roll call. Here's the 2-2. Upside, up 3 balls, 2 strikes. We got a payoff pitch. We got a foul ball. It's still 3-2. So Nimmo doing a little battle. I'll give you the defense after this first out gets recorded. We have the payoff pitch. Rodon to Nimmo. 3-2. Swung on a miss. He got. All right, so he got the strikeout. With 1 away, we'll bring up Mark Vientos. Now, Vientos Here's the first pitch. I'll give you his numbers after the first pitch. There's a called strike, 0-1. Vientos was batting 218 with 1 home run, 6 RBIs, 12 hits, and 55 plate appearances. And the 0-1, Rodon, working quick, 0-2. So we got him with a nice slider down and in. He's ahead of the count, 0-2. Crowd ready. Crowd wants a strikeout. Here's the 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Home plate umpire appeal said he did not swing. He did not offer at it. Boy, can you believe there's only 60 baseball games after tonight? Swing and a miss. He got him with a slider. Back-to-back strikeouts for Carlos Rodon. The Yankees defense, Isaiah kind of fell up in left, Bader in center, Stanton in right. Around the horn, it will be LeMahieu at third, Volpe at short, Torres at second. Actually, Torres is not the designated. It's Peraza at second, and Rizzo at first. The designated here is Torres tonight. There's a ball upside for a ball 1-0 to Francisco Lindor. Lindor, who's batting 231 with 19 home runs, 62 runs batted in, 87 hits, and 376 at-bats. What are you seeing here with Rodon? He's getting ahead of the strike zone. Well, now here he falls behind 2-0. The first 2 batters, he got ahead of them. Here's Lindor, who's played 100 games, similar to Volpe, an Ironman for both respective clubs. Here's the 2-0. This one is pop foul out away. 2 balls and a strike to Francisco Lindor, who is the switch hitter batting from the right side. So it's a little bit hot, humid day in the Bronx. You see Rendon already with a little sweat. And the 2-1. Down low, 3-1 to Francisco Lindor. You got Pete Alonso on deck, who's been heating up. It seems for the Subway Series, both Lindor and Alonso gets after it. And that's what you want. Guys to raise their talents when the games are magnifying in importance. There's a strike. It hits the outside corner. Lindor throws ball 4 and just got the outside corner. So now the count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Lindor's trying to scave away and not get strucken out, and Rendon is trying to strike out the side here. $16 pitches, a little too much for Rendon, but that's what happens when you go to strikeout mode. And the 3-2 foul, foul again. Lindor had a hell of a bat last night against Mariachi, fouling balls off, and he finally doubled. So it's 82 and 55% of humidity in the Bronx. And here's the payoff. Ball, he walked him. A 2-out walk. Not good there. No contact at all. But the pitch count is very elevated. 18 pitches with a couple strikeouts and a walk. Here's Pete Alonso now. So the perfect game is out the window. Here's Alonso, who's batting 218 with 28 home runs, 60 runs batted in, 74 hits, and 339 at-bats. The big right-hander, the polar bear, steps in against Rodon. And the pitch inside for a ball, 1-2. And, of course, Pete Alonso had that bloop RBI single last night and a couple home runs. So he putting on a show at Yankee Stadium. Here's the 1-0. Up high, misses, 2-0. So he had some good fast starts. Rendon has, and now a little struggling. He's behind again, behind Lindor in the count, and behind in the count here to Alonso, who's a dangerous hitter, who's going to look for a fastball here to mash. And Rendon throws it, brings it too. So power versus power, the pitch. There's a strike in the top of the strike zone, 96 mile per hour, 2-1, a 4-seamer. So the velocity is there, upper 90s, mid, so top end 98, And we're ready to go here with the 2-1 count. The runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw to second is not in time. Something that anyone could do is steal on Kyle Higashioka. He is horrible behind the plate. He's just the worst. He must be the worst throwing catcher in Major League Baseball. And that is Rendon's 18 stolen base. If you've got speed, you could easily run on Lindor. What happened here? Wait a minute. They're sending Lindor back. And interference. So Lindor doesn't have a stolen base. The backswing on Pete Alonso interfered with the throw on Kyle Higashioka. Corned beef, there we go, versus paella. Let's go. That's some delicious right there, some paella. And corned beef, you can't go wrong with that. Corned beef, you can have it for lunch, early. But a paella is good dinner. Nice. It's a feast. All right, so 2 balls and 2 strikes. Steve always brings the good stuff, man. That's why I love when Steve Mr. Feltlight always comes on and brings the good stuff here. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes that count here. So Alonso got called for interference and did not allow Lindor to have this 18 stolen base of the season. So he's back at first. Now Rodon with the 2-2 pitch. That one foul straight back. It's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. The fastball is up there. Of course, upper 90s. So far, his top velocity has been 98 miles per hour. But 23 pitches for Rodon. The way this manager loves to go to the bullpen when guys have only 75 pitches, I don't see him going past the 5th. The 2-2. Grounded. Foul. So this will be the 25th pitch for Rendon. It looks like a beautiful night in the Bronx. Beautiful July night. The 2-2. This one is popped up. Fly ball into right field. Coming on is Stanton. Stanton makes the play, and the inning will come to a conclusion. No runs, no hits, but they leave a man on base. The Yankees' home half will be coming up here on the Sports Jedi Network. Please hit that like button. We really need the like buttons to get elevated as much as possible because we want to continue to getting up on the top of the algorithms when it comes to Yankee programming. Yankee YouTube content creators will love you guys to help us continue to help this program grow. All right. So we're waiting for the Yankees home half. Now, Hill told us some good stuff there. Ahmed Rosario is an LA Dodger now. We saw Kike Hernandez in LA Dodgers. So early part, the LA Dodgers making some moves here, making and reassuring their team, bringing some young athletic contact hitters in Rosario and Kike Hernandez who could play multiple positions into the Dodger organization. So that's interesting there. Do the Dodgers have a move to bring pitching? And there was a lot of talk about that blockbuster with Flaherty from St. Louis Cardinals to the Dodgers, and maybe Marcus Stroman. Dodgers aren't afraid to always retool and revamp and bring pitching into their fold. I know Clayton Kershaw will be coming back from some injuries. Believe he's throwing, he'll be returning, and so forth. But we'll see. That's the most I know about the Dodgers. So I'm not going to pretend I know their ins and outs with the LA Dodgers. Then I'll be just here pulling your leg, and that's not genuine. So we're waiting for Quintana. So this is Quintana's second start. He has a 3.60 ERA. He only pitched 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 walks. He 3 strikeouts, no walks, and no home runs. Excuse me there. So he's coming back from a fractured rib. When Quintana's on, he's one of those innings eater, bona fide number 4 or 5 starter who's going to get you battle. If you need a guy to go out there and give you some innings and stabilize a rotation, that's what you call a professional. He is a professional pitcher. Nothing to write home about at times. At the right times, but he's going to be there, a solid veteran pitcher, left-hander, and the pitch from the Colombian native takes a call strike. So Falefa, who's leading off here, who's batting 254 with 5 home runs, 24 RBIs, 52 hits, and 205 at-bats for Falefa. And here's the pitch outside, 1-1. Now the Yankees again continue to mismatch, take a dartboard and throw it to the lineup, and you're lead off, and you're going to bat. Hopefully, with the additions of these professional players coming in as advisors, they're 1 and 2. Like Pettit, Sean Casey, they'll go away with this and get away from this. And there's been a revolt. A lot of people complaining, a lot of major league players complaining about they're sick of analytics. Here's the 1-2 foul, and I like the fact that the baseball players are being vocal about it. They're sick of it. I mentioned how much time I've been saying how much that it works to a degree, but not everything. You don't got how are you going to tell someone who never played? It's like me, people that never play the game of baseball professionally. Here's the 1-2 up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Falefa starts this game off with a leadoff single. People that never played or who worked in MLB the show, now they're analytics, geeks. No, you got players who play the game, who knows how to get in there, and all the intangibles that takes to break out of a slump, to change your hitting approach, to just go out there and relax. They know when a player is pressing. No math equation is going to tell you if a player is pressing. But a professional, a player who's been there, done that, could tell you. Here's Torres, first ball swinging, fouls away. Torres has a 13-game hitting streak, who's batting 264 with 16 home runs, 43 RBIs. He has 99 hits and 375 at-bats. He's trying to be the first Yankees to 100 hits on team. And the 0-1. He goes the other way, and this is extending this hitting streak. McNeil, here's Falefa going to third. I love that aggressiveness. First and third, no one out. That's what the Yankees need in the top of the lineup. They need guys. There's a base hit, could go to first and third with no issues. So good job there on Torres extending his hitting streak. Let's go, Yankees. They got something cooking. RJ, salute. RJB, meet the Mets. Step right up and beat the Mets. Bring your wife, guaranteed to have the time of your life because they're really socking the ball. I don't know about here's Stanton. Who managed the Yankees and the Mets? Torrey. Casey Stengel. Buck Showalter. Stanton. There's this one in right field. And there's a foul ball. I thought it hit the chalk line. I waited, and it just missed by the hair of a chinny chin. 1-1. Stanton, who's batting 204, 13 runs, 34 RBIs, 38 hits, and 186 bats, just barely foul there. Let's see. Ooh. If that was in 2009, that would have been a single. It got the Minnesota Twins. And the 1-1. Stanton, 1-2. He's out there aggressive, though. When Stanton starts shooting and swinging aggressively like that, he's feeling a good groove. So Stanton, in 122 games, has 30 home runs against the Mets all time. So he's one of the top leaderboards there, the number one against the Mets. So he's a Met killer. Hopefully he could kill the Mets here. Here's the 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Yankees making Katana work a little, although he only has 11 pitches. Yankees aggressive early, but they got some base runners. Ducks on the pond here, first and third with no one out. That's the worst thing that could happen is there's a pickoff attempt. Yankees can manufacture a run via the out, but they have to make contact via that out. Quintana. Ready to deal the 2-2. Stanton swings and a miss. That's the worst thing that could happen. That's a big strikeout for Quintana. And 91 mile per hour over the plate changeup. And this is where Stanton has to foul it off if he's not going to make solid contact. You can't go swinging and missing. This happens way too much. And he's trying to lift the ball up. Listen to Alex Rodriguez. Attack the ball down. Here's Rizzo down low for a ball. 1-0. Rizzo, who's batting .249 with 12 home runs, 41 RBIs, 87 hits, and 349 plate appearances. This is a tough one with one out, a lefty-on-lefty matchup here. That's a tough one. You have a chance to score a run. That's why Stanton's strikeout is huge. Here's the 0-1. If you're a Mets, you're feeling good quickly, 1-1, because you got the lefty-on-lefty matchup here with one out. Yankees just need a productive out. No double play. They need something in the air, fly ball. Hopefully they can get on the board here with a run. Of course, Mets setting up for a double play here. This one up the middle. This might be two. Lindor steps on second, throws, and easy double play. That's a backbreaker. That is a terrible backbreaker. First and third with nobody out, and they could not score. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. They leave one man on base. We play a full inning, no score. That's a terrible backbreaking move because it always happens when they have something cooking. First and third, that hitter with no outs or one out, they can never deliver that RBI situation. They're probably 25% effective with that. And I believe they're one of the worst teams in Major League Baseball when it comes to that, getting a run in and scoring position in, and because of the strikeout. That's the issue with this team. Too much high strikeout volume. All good things happen when you make contact, when you put the bat on ball. All they needed there was a Giancarlo Stanton sacrifice fly. If Stanton's not up to par, all he needs is a sacrifice fly. You're up 1-0. Those are the opportunities that the Yankees squander, and then they wonder why they're looking on the outside of the playoffs. That's a tough one. Also, lineup construction. You have Quintana lefty wide. Rizzo, you drop. It's okay to drop Rizzo down. Drop Rizzo down a little further. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with dropping Rizzo down. There's nothing wrong with that. But then who are you going to put as your fourth place hitter? Your cleanup hitter. I mean, Rizzo doesn't seem to find a cleanup hitter. He's not hitting. He just got his home run since May against the crappy Royals team. It's the lineup construction is weird. I don't know. Bader is on a slump. Volpe strikes out too much. It's the Yankees are a flaw hitting team and showing there. Yogi managed both teams. I didn't know the Yankees. I didn't know Yogi. I don't remember Yogi managing the Yankees. Probably he did. Maybe before my time, Steve. But that's a good one. I know he managed the Mets, but not the Yankees. I didn't remember the Yankees. So okay, you're probably right. That's why you know what he did, because that's why he got mad with Steinbrenner. Hello Maria. That just out of all the people didn't come to my head for both teams. But I got all the other managers pretty much. Dallas Green. Don't forget Dallas Green. Here's the 2-0. This one's popped up. Tommy Pham. Right field. Stanton. And he played for the first out. Now Stanton records the first out, who was Pham, who was batting .271 with 9 home runs, 35 RBIs. He had 59 hits and 218 plate appearances. But now he has 59 hits, 219 plate appearances. So he's retired. Here's Jeff McNeil. McNeil, who's batting .251 with 3 home runs, 33 runs batted in, 90 hits, and 359 at-bats. So McNeil. And the pitch to McNeil. There's a strike. 0-1. last year's hitting champion. Maybe he gets heated up and salvage his season in the second half, get to close to 285. Pitch. This one up the middle. Right there is Volpe. Fields throws 2 quick outs there. That's what Rodon needed. These quick outs. If he could get here McKenna in the next 2 or 3 pitches and stay under 33 to under 35, he kind of could right the ship a little bit here, hopefully. Now, McKenna, who's batting 235 with 6 home runs, 48 RBIs, 57 hits, and 243 plate appearances. And the pitch, there's a call strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one is popped up. Down the line, and it is in the seats souvenir. 0-2 now. So Rondon, if he could get this pitch here in 33 pitches, he kind of balanced himself kind of okay. It's a little bit kind of high, but still is better than throwing another 20 pitches. Oh, 2 grounded right to LeMahieu, so he did get it, and he gets the quick inning. Nice 1-2-3 inning for Carlos Rodon. No runs, no hits, no errors, as he struggled in the first, but made this one a quick work there for Rodon. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Can the Yankees continue to put pressure on Jose Quintana here? They're going to have LeMahieu, Bader, Volpe, and Higashioka if anyone should reach. Now, with the lefty Quintana, I know you wasn't going to see Ben Roughneck. That's why I was kind of puzzled why Ben wasn't in the lineup yesterday, and knowing that you were going to have Quintana, the lefty, this afternoon or this late evening, you should have put in Higgy. But Higashioka is their starting catcher, who they're going to play a lot of. Personally, the less of Higashioka I could see, the better. But then Ben hasn't worked with this pitching staff. See, the Jose Trevino injury, as much as we want to, dismiss it because he wasn't hitting, it means a lot. It means a lot because he was really handling the pitching staff as well as the run game, controlling the run game and all the other intangibles that Trevino brings. That injury is very significant for the Yankees, if you ask me there. That might be the difference of them not possibly making the postseason because of that. That's how impactful. Yes, of course, Judge is the first guy that we're missing. Judge will seems like he's going to return soon, but what's going to go down as a big miss is going to be Jose Trevino not behind the plate. I think that's why the Salvador Perez name started coming up, and it's going to get ramped up with the Yankees hot and heavy. I think the Yankees really do want to get a catcher to stabilize the pitching staff and also the running game. All right, so of course they love showing that same highlight of Luis Castillo dropping the ball. So here's DJ LeMahieu to lead off here at the bottom of the second inning. No score. Now LeMahieu is batting 232, 8 home runs, 20 runs batted in, takes a call for a ball, 1-0. He's got 72 hits and 311 plate appearances with a 674 OBS for DJ LeMahieu. Now Quintana with the 1-0 pitch. And Quintana, the lefty, ready to deal the 1-0. There's a nice curveball, but misses 2-0 now. So he's falling behind on DJ LeMahieu 2-0. If you're LeMahieu, you're looking for something here. Look for a good pitch, a smash, or just take it. Here's the 2-0. Misses, just missed 3-0. So LeMahieu's trying to reach on a leadoff walk here. 3 balls and no strikes. (3-0). He walks DJ LeMahieu with 4 pitches, so he is on. And yesterday he walked 3 times. Today he walked. You know what? I kind of appreciate that, getting on base, passing the baton, and trusting your teammates. Here's Bader now. Bader, 249 with 7 home runs, 32 runs batted in, 45 hits, and 181 plate appearances. I think defensively, Bader had the worst game as a Yankee yesterday. Then the pitch. There's a strike. Okay, here we go. In the 60s and the 80s, fired for losing 64 World Series against the Cardinals. In the 80s, fired early in the season. You know what? I forgot about that, Steve. I forgot. I totally. I don't know why I didn't think. It didn't come to my mind there. 1-1 because it led to, and I believe the 80s led to him not speaking to George for quite some time, and they had him mend fences. Okay, here we go. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Bader. This one is lined down the left field line. It's going to go in the corner. This is going all the way to the corner. Canada picks it up. LeMahieu stops at third. It is a double. Yankees got something cooking again. They got second and third now with no one out. Let's see if they can now. Let's see if they can cash in here an opportunity. So Bader time. Now, here's Anthony Volpe. Just like Stanton, when opportunity were going to score in position, Stanton struck out. Now, Volpe's a high strikeout hitter as well. He's got to be careful. He's got to make contact here. Infield's back. They're going to concede the run. Now, Volpe now. The pitch. There's a call strike. Quintana gets ahead with the curveball down and in 0-1. Now, Volpe's number is 210, 13 home runs, 35 RBI, 71 hits, and 338 plate appearances. No score, but Yankees are threatening. And the 0-1. Down low, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Yankee shortstop. You forgot Dallas Green, did you? All right. I forgot Yogi Berra. So the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. So Noah Syndergaard goes for Iman Rosado. Interesting move there for the Guardians getting Thor, maybe replacing Beaver. The 2-1. Grounded softly, but foul. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is where Volpe, I would love him to make his swing more compact, not that long swing, because it gets him prone to strikeouts. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. So we have a 3 balls and 2 strike count here to Volpe. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Volpe. Quintana deals. Up high, walks. So the bases are loaded now. Nobody out. Here comes Kyle Higashioka. So Higashioka batting 220 with 5 home runs, 25 RBIs, 35 hits, and 159 plate appearances for Higashioka. As for Alvarez and the Mets infield comes in and have a conference with Quintana. So it's a players' conference there to settle things Quintana down. Maybe trust the defense here, how they're going to play if Higashioka is able to put Blatt on ball. Now, Higgy's career is 6 for 14 with the bases loaded. So he's got good numbers career-wise with the bases loaded. But I got to see it to believe it. I've been calling a lot of Yankee games, and I don't recall him being so clutch with the bases loaded, to be honest with you. I think of him as a strikeout machine whenever that opportunity presents himself. But let's see if he proves me wrong. A double play will get you a run, but no RBI. Here's the pitch. This one grounded, foul. So he was a little aggressive there, had a good one. Had a nice sharp shot there. 0-1. Deal one. Curveball up 1-1. Quintana, that did not look sharp. He didn't look like he had a good grip on that curveball. It's a 1-1 strike here. Yankees are the fourth best. I don't. That stat is major misleading. Either that or they didn't. 2-1. That surprises me. Two balls and a strike here to Higashioka. The 2-1. Ooh, that was a favorable strike zone. That was not a strike. That was down low. Wow, that was a terrible call. Benefit the Mets there. That was low, extremely low. Of course, this idiot always does this. Two balls and two strikes here. The 2-2. Strike three. You know that the umpire called a terrible call last pitch. You stand there with the bat. You gotta protect the box. Higgy call strikes out. I mean, this guy, get me a catcher, please. Get this guy off this damn team. I'm tired of Higashioka. He can't throw a base runner out. He can't do anything. He can't bunt. I mean, he's here's Peraza. Let's hope Peraza could come up. He takes a ball, 1-0. Now, Peraza, who's batting 184, no home runs, 5 RBIs, 9 hits in 49 plate appearances. Let's go, young man. You need to get going. You need to start getting into the rhythm and start hitting. Here's the 1-0. This is a good hit, a good pitcher to hit against. Curveball, grounded, chop, backhand. He's going to go to second. He is safe. He don't get the out. Volpe runs extremely fast. 1-0 Yankees. So that's an infield single. Good job on Volpe, who has speed, and he got there easy there. No chance of him not to get forced there. Good job by Anthony Volpe. Yankees on the board, 1-0. Now, they still could get another run, Bennett the out. Why they call 2 outs? Hold on a second. Base is loaded. It's only 1 out. The pitch. Outside. Oh, he could have had the play at home. The 1-0. Foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. There is 1 out. If you're watching it at home, the Yes Network has 2 outs. That is incorrect. There's only 1 out. The 1 out is the strikeout of Higashioka. There we go. They corrected. They said a fielder's choice. That's a single. Peraza. And the 1-1. This one is popped up. This one's coming in, and he makes the play. The throw to the plate slides. Not in time. Bader scores. On a sacrifice slide there, Volpe goes to third, 2-0 Yankees. Boy, Bader was aggressive. But you know what? If you got speed, why not? Yes, he's safe. Good job by Harrison Bader using his speed. You got to do something if you're the Yankees. If you got speed, use it. Use it. Good job. Great slide by Bader. Avoided a tag on the outer side. Hell of a slide by Harrison Bader. Yankees have a 2-0 lead. You give an RBI and a sacrifice fly to kind of Falefa, and the Yankees continue to score with productive outs. That's what have not done that in quite some time. McNeil, the minute McNeil went down to slide, Bader took advantage of that. That's good heads up. Good job there. Good job. Let me get rid of this here because that's going to start acting like computer always acts like a full secondary to backup. All right, 2 outs now. We'll bring up Gleyber Torres. They're going to have an appeal play. Hold on a second. No, he is safe. So there was an appeal play at third. Oh, that was clear. No, that was safe. That was good. All right. Torres now steps into the batter's box. The pitch, curveball, swing and a miss. 0-1 to Gleyber Torres. Yankees have a 2-0 lead here. Yankees put the 2 base runners on, and then they benefit with some small ball. After Higashioka strikes out, they get the infield an infield single, which they call it a fielder's choice, and then the fly ball pop up. As here's the 0-1. Torres hits this one to right field, going at the track and reaching up and makes the play. Torres gave it a ride, but just didn't have enough there. The Yankees score 2 runs on just 1 hit. Nervous, but you know what? You take it. You get 2 runs. You leave 2 men on base. You take it if you're doing the New York Yankees because they have not been hitting well. But good job on them in some aspects there. They used their right contact hitters. Both, for a good thing, first and foremost, thank goodness Volpe did not strike out. He drew a walk. That was what set the inning to score some runs. With less, Higgy, of course, the automatic out, struck out, had an opportunity to get some runs there. I'm like, oh. But then you have Peraza with some speed. And he hits the ball to third base. I thought Vientos should have come home to get DJ LeMahieu. He would have to beat DJ rights to dead, dead to rights there. DJ was hesitant down the third baseline. He decides to go to second. Volpe was already at second. Couldn't force him there. That's one good play by the New York Yankees using their speed with Volpe and Peraza, who both could run. Also, on that tag up on that fly ball to kind of Falefa, and that was like medium right field. But the minute McNeil went to the slide to try to catch that pop-up, Bader instincts, boom, and he took off late too. By the way, he took off late after he caught. He able to get on there and score. That's a good job on Harrison Bader. His speed and that slide that he did. He slowed on the outer part of the home plate, and he switched his hand. He used his left hand rather than his right to get in there. Great job. First of all, good technique there by Harrison Bader, sliding into home and avoiding the tag, and Yankees get 2-0 lead. Base running aggressiveness. I like that here because for a team that's been struggling offensively, it's showing me something tonight that this game means a lot to the New York Yankees. They cannot get swept, first of all, by the New York Mets. You have tons of opportunities to get right there and put yourself in position to either be tied for the last wild card and trying to climb into that second wild card. And by them beating themselves and losing to lackluster teams like the Rockies, the Cardinals, the Cubs, the Anaheim Angels, they're going to be kicking themselves if they miss the postseason by 1 game. There's a call ball 1-0 here to Francisco Alvarez. Good to see Alvarez back in the lineup after getting hit on a check swing on the ball in his hands. So X-rays were negative, and he's in the game here. Alvarez gets a base hit. So the first hit against Rodon, there goes the nail hitter. We'll bring up Danny Mendick. He's 0 for 9. So that kid is tough as nails because to get a ball hit on your hands like that, and he's there. All right, here's the pitch there to Mendick. We have a Mendick. We have a Bader. My goodness. And the 0-1. Quickly 0-2. Got a nice false seamer on the outside corner. 0-2. Rendon ahead of the count. 0-2. And the pitch. This one is hit in the air to right field. Slice there. And there goes Stanton loafing. Now Alvarez to third. Second and third with a double. Yankees outfield defense. They look like they got softball players out there. And they're not even, and I'm talking about physique, not the way their physiques are, the way they run after the bases. Baseball. My God. They must be the slowest outfield in baseball. Mets are in business now. They answer the Yankees attack here with 2 hits of their own. Second and third now with no one out, with Brandon Nimmo coming up. Nimmo at the plate now. He struck out first time up. Rendon now. He's got a 2-run lead here. This is the type got to show me something here by Rendon. The pitch, check swing. He did go. It is 0-1. Mets are trying to answer the Yankees attack right back. A single might tie this game up. The pitch, this one is hit in the air to left field. Falefa going back. Falefa makes the play. The throw has to go to third. And he keeps there. You go. A sacrifice fly for Nimmo. The Yankees give up 1 run back to the Mets here. They're back up by 1. Give Nimmo a sacrifice fly. And that's Nimmo's 49th RBI of the season. But it kept Mendick at second base there with 1 out. So the Mets answer right back on the New York Yankees. Here's Vientos. And the pitch to Vientos. Grounded. Right there to LeMahieu. LeMahieu throws and makes the play there. 2 outs. I love the play that Volpe. You saw Volpe went behind DJ LeMahieu and he went to cover third. Did not allow Mendick to try to take third there and not leaving the base occupied. If you have little kids in Little League or learning how to play baseball, show them the clip. That's a good clip to show. You saw how Volpe covered and went behind. Not only that, if the ball ricochets or gets past him, he's there. One as a backup, and once LeMahieu gobbled it, you saw him go to third to cover the base. That's great rotation. That's something you work on a lot with your kids in Little League and in the high school. So I just wanted to bring. I like those kind of teachable moments or those teachable things as a former coach with kids. And the pitch to Rodon Lindor popped it out 0-2. So he's ahead of the count 0-2. Now you could tell your defense to play a little back here, especially Lindor wants to, batting from the right side, especially your right-handed defense. You could set them back a little more on a hot shot, be able to get it, knock it down if you can't get Lindor, and keep that runner from going in and scoring. Because he's going to go in contact with 2 outs now. And the 0-2 pitch. Just missed up high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. He dialed it at 97, but good eye on Francisco Lindor. A younger player, maybe like a Viento or Mauricio Alvarez, those type of players might have swung at that pitch because it's high fastball in the eye level, and they think they could muscle it. But a veteran like Lindor, they know how to lay off of that. Here's the 1-2 timeout is called as Lindor. What's a pitch count violation? 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bellinger is out. What happened to Bellinger? Did he get traded? Jerome, salute Jerome. Bellinger got traded? What? Hold on. I don't know. I don't know if Bellinger did get moved. 2-2. Huh. To the Cardinals. Oh, no. So the Cardinals adding here? I'm surprised. The Cardinals stink. Huh. So we got a 3 balls and 2 strike count. Welcome. Why would he go to the Cardinals to another worse team? Makes no sense. Okay. I mean, so we got first and second now with 2 outs now with Pete Alonso, dangerous hitter here. So as Higashioka will have a conversation. All right, so we're getting ready here with Pete Alonso. Pitch. Alonso hits one rip to left field, but right there is kind of Falefa. Wow. He hit that on a line drive, but right there was IKF there. The Mets score a run, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They leave 2 man bases. 2-1 Yankees now. 2-1 Yankees. Hold on there, Jerome. Trying to verify that that's a room. You know, if it's a rumor or where did you hear that there? Because I'm trying to see Jeff Passan. If it, I usually like to go to Jeff Passan first and foremost because he's the main guy that will break it. Everything else is wishy washy. It's not, I don't see anything here. Bellinger. I just say that the Marlins are interested in Bellinger because the Cardinals are out. The Cardinals are out of the whole. They're not even close. They're out of it. So for them to go after Bellinger, unless they're going to flip him again, get him there and then reflip him. Bellinger is out. Who's available to the Cardinals? No, no. I don't see it. I don't see. It'll probably come down soon in a minute. Here's Jeff Passan. Let's see what Jeff Passan has to say. Sorry, it's not true. Okay. All right, because I was gonna say Cardinals, like, ooh, that's all right. So you put a scare on us there, Jerome. Put a scare on there. Because then it looks like they won't go for a left fielder. I'll try to go get a third baseman. All right. Let's get the Yankee lineup there. As Jerome was letting us know about that, we thought, all right. So Judge not ruled out for the return this weekend. I'm still sticking with my guns. I think he comes after that. Here's Stanton. Stanton will lead off here. And the pitch. There's a strike. Here's the 0-1. Stanton pops up. McNeil at the line and in foul territory makes a play. Not a lot of foul territory, but just enough for the first out for McNeil. Stanton is gone. Here's Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo with 1 out here. Yankees up 2-1. Maria. No, he didn't. It wasn't true. It wasn't true, Maria. No, Bellinger's still in play. And Stanton pops up. I know. And the pitch. Swing and a miss by Rizzo. 0-2. We got an 0-2 count to Rizzo. This one in the air. Left center field. Nemo's there in left center. Make a play. Rizzo slams his helmet in disgust, frustrated. Now, two out bases empty. Bring DJ LeMahieu. LeMahieu takes a strike outside corner, 0-1. LeMahieu walked, came around and scored on the Yankees' second inning when they had it pretty good at bats there and good situational hitting. 1-1. Actually, 0-2. I call that a strike. So Quintana trying to work quick here and trying to send this game to the fourth inning. There's the 0-2. Good morning, good afternoon, and now with the tag, good night. Yankees go down in quick order, 3 in the books. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the fourth inning now. Yankees with a 2-1 lead here. Yankees got to continue to put more pressure on their offense here. The Mets will have Pham, McNeil, and Canna, and they're trailing by 1. Phillies trying to take that series from the Baltimore Orioles. They're up 6-4, and that's in the bottom of the 7th inning in Philadelphia. We're going to see those Orioles on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So don't know if I'm able to do the series that whole weekend. I was scheduled to, but certain situation has come up, a family issue, an emergency that I might have to leave out of town. So if the stream is not up, it's for that reason. It's not that I'm not choosing not to do those games. Is that there's a situation. So those that are watching on doesn't rule it out. I have to see if I have to make a trip. So that's not just keep my thoughts and my family in prayers. That's all I ask right now. So now the Marlins are beating up on those. Actually, it was a final, 7-1 final in Tropicana. The Marlins beat the Tampa Bay Rays. So the Rays lost. That helps the Orioles there. They did a good job on the Marlins winning there, but the Blue Jays already won. They beat the Dodgers 8-1. So Toronto finished off that West Coast trip, and they beat the Dodgers heading back home on the East Coast. Orioles want to give Justin Holiday, number one. You know what? You're the Orioles. You haven't been in the season for some time, Jerome, and you have prospects for rental. You want to take a chance. I don't think Ohtani will sign back with the Orioles, but they do have a lot of money, the Baltimore Orioles. Here's Tommy Pham. Pham swings and fouls away. Hey, you never know. You bring Ohtani in there. Baltimore is a beautiful-looking ballpark. The ballpark is a hell of a beautiful ballpark. When they're winning and it gets full, that's a good fan. That park looks beautiful when it's full, with the background, with the warehouse and XYZ. Will Ohtani bring extra folks there? I don't know how big is the Asian American community in Baltimore area. Don't know how big if it makes sense for them marketing-wise. Maybe they want to expand where the Orioles want to now start sending broadcasting rights out there to Japan for at least for half the season, see how much if it works. Hey, if you're the Orioles, why not take a chance? You gotta take a big opportunity. That's interesting. Here's a 2-1. In our hands, guy to center field, going back. Bader makes a play. That's the plus of Bader. See, those are types of things that when you want to get rid of Bader, he does these kind of plays there. He gets on his horse, he tracks down some fly balls. He looks really comfortable when he's on in center field. As Pham goes away, as he lines out to the center fielder, he'll bring up Jeff McNeil. McNeil's 0 for 1. Actually, Jack Swing, he does not go 1-0. The Orioles could use Ohtani. Just think of the Blue Jays with Shohei Ohtani there. I think that's the type of player that will kind of bring that an extra level to the Blue Jays that's missing. And I personally wouldn't want him to go to the Toronto Blue Jays, but I don't know if he wants to go that far away to another country and go play in Toronto. I don't know. Jerome. There he will be. There's a big population there. My goodness, he'll be. Oh, McNeil gets hit in the back as McNeil throws his helmet down. He's pissed. That actually slipped out of Rodon, but I can see why the Mets are pissed. A couple Met players got hit. It was not done on purpose, but that's the third Met player to get hit. This is the third Met to get hit here. You could see the remorse on Rodon's face. Ooh, hit him right in the one. It hit him on the one. Ouch. So Canada will come on with McNeil on first, hit by pitch. Oof. Ouch. Now it's going to be interesting to see if Quintana retaliates and hit a Yankee. I hope they finish this series without any fist ups. Although maybe that's something that the Yankees need to wake their butts up. I'm not advocating violence, but maybe something a little bit of a scuffle to challenge them a little bit, to wake them up and get them upset. Maybe they need to play angry. 0-1. So that's the 69 hit by pitch this season. So they lead major leagues. Here's a Mark Canha. The pitch, check swing down low. 1-1. So we know that McNeil's a little bit hot there. The 1-1. Foul. 1-2. So money will go to the Guardians with Noah. Guardians aren't releasing Noah. So Guardians will stay with Noah Syndergaard. Ohtani, he wants a lot of money. Yeah, but the money part comes in the offseason, Maria. When in the winter. He's a free agent to the highest bidder, whoever pays him. And 2-2. What's going on is that teams want to try to trade for Ohtani, and they want to convince them to stay on their club. Hey, come play for us. We're always in the postseason. Sign with us. Help us win a World Series. We'll help. We'll spend money. We'll give you the money you want. Help us get the World Series. That's what teams are hoping for when they want to trade for a Shohei Ohtani. Now, instead of here's a 2-2, 3-2. So teams that don't have a shot, like a Baltimore Orioles, that maybe they want to take a chance and see if they could come. Let's say they do get Shohei and they find themselves in the World Series. And let's say they do win, they don't care if Shohei leaves then because they already won the World Series. They got to their World Series appearances and X, Y, and Z far away. Or even if they get to the World Series, they don't win. At least maybe that helps experience some of the young players on that club, and that's a work. And for the remaining of 2 months of the season of Shohei Ohtani, or three by the time the postseason comes along, you sell your rights, your TV rights to Japan, and you get an influx of money, and maybe that's a gamble. That's why I say it's a good gamble for the Orioles. 3-2 foul, 3-2. Yeah, that's why Shohei, a lot of teams normally, that he's not going to sign with them. And like Tampa, they talking about Tampa interested in Shohei Ohtani to come play for them. Tampa's not going to sign on Shohei Ohtani, but they could bring him to the world, he could help them get possibly to the World Series as this one's foul off. And if he leaves, then he leaves. As long as the Tampa Bay Rays make it to the World Series, even if they don't win it, they're going to have an influx of money coming in because of the playoffs revenues, again, the TV rights to all that good stuff for those few months. It's a lot of money for those type of organizations. That's a good risk. Get on the map, XYZ. So that's why they'll go after Shohei Ohtani. And the payoff pitch. This one's popped up. Agashioka on screen, and it goes behind. Wow. Boy, I tell you one thing. I got the other TV on there, and I tell you one thing. Alex. I keep calling him Joey. Alex Cora has made himself a ace for the Red Sox and Brian Bellows. He is pitching a hell of a game in the fifth inning. Ever since he gave him that boost of confidence against the Yankees, and he was already a bona fide blue chipper. Here's the payoff pitch here to Canna. He walked him. 1-out walk. First and second with 1 out. A hit by pitch, a walk, 64 pitches for Rodon. If you're wondering, with 1 out in the top of the fourth inning. And back to Bellows, he made him a pitcher, and he's rewarding his manager here, pitching well. What a boost of confidence, making a pitcher. Kudos there to Alex Cora and the pitching coach for the Red Sox, and Brian Bellows just taking his game and elevating it to another level. Back here, we got first and second now with 1 out. We're hoping that the Red Sox lose here, but Bellows is pitching well. Now, Alvarez against Rodon. The pitch. On ball. This should be 2. Volpe flips 1 on the first. Double play. So a good-looking double play there. 6-4-3 double play, and that's what they needed there. And we go to the bottom of the third inning. Actually, bottom of the fourth with the Yankees 2-1. For the Yankees, they'll have Bader, Volpe, and Higashioka. Hopefully, they can get something cooking again here and double this lead here on the Mets. The Mets trail the Yankees 2-1. Yankees up 2-1 here. And as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, hopefully they can score some more runs here. Let's put the Yankee lineup back up. And, of course, let's go with, you know what? I'll put the lineup here so you guys can see that as well. All right. So, again, Noah Syndergaard gets traded to the Guardians. Ahmed Rosario goes to the Dodgers. And, of course, we saw Kike Hernandez go to the Dodgers. So the Dodgers have made back-to-back days some moves to help that ball club. They're getting younger, athletic, with some good contact hitters. And Kike Hernandez, fan favorite in the Los Angeles Dodgers, as well with the Boston Red Sox, just didn't have a fit. He couldn't shortstop, second base, center field. And, of course, the Dodgers are going to benefit from Kike Hernandez, who could play those positions. Matt Rosario, we saw him play some outfield as well. Shortstop, who's a contact hitter with some speed. So go move him at second as well. So the Dodgers getting some athletic infielders. Here's Bader. There's a strike. 0-1. Quintana made a deal, his 50th pitch of the game. Down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. So Bader's 1 for 1. He came around with he scored on that wonderful heads-up sacrifice advance play as he swings and a miss 1-2. Base running on him on the McNeil slide to score from third. That was a hell of a slide there by Bader. And also going back on tracking that ball in the outfield. So we have a 1-2 count here to lead off here in the fourth. Bader foul. And the pitch. This was a slow runner. The third. Vientos throws. Bader, no. He's going to go second base on a throwing error. He'll go second. A single and an E5. So he'll move to second. So that's what speed contact does. Good job there. He rushed. He made the young man rush that throw because he is extremely fast. When you make contact along with some speed, that's what happens. Vientos had to rush it because he knew he had some speed and had a throwing error. Now you have a runner at second with Anthony Volpe. Now, I normally would like to play the bunt run here, the bunt with Volpe, but with Higashioka behind him, who's a strikeout machine, hell no. You know what? I'm going to go with let Volpe swing away just because of the line of construction. Here's the pitch to Volpe. Volpe hits Swibbler foul. Now, see, Volpe has such a long swing with that elevating that he just got it at the end of the bat. If you had a short, compact swing, that ball is going into the opposite direction in between first and second, and you probably get a single from Volpe. But he has such a long, deliberate swing, he just got a Swibbler foul. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Again, he waved on that, an 89-mile-per-hour pitch up, but he has, again, that long swing that he's just going around. Instead of having compact, he's going to miss. He's not going to catch up to it. I think if he has a short, compact swing, he'll show it cuts down his strikeouts. Here's the 0-2. But what do I know? Because he's going to make me look like a fool here. And there's a base hit inside out. Now Volpe goes to second. So now the Yankees making the Mets look foolish defensively. So the real Mets showed up tonight, and the Yankees taking advantage of it. Volpe gets an RBI, and he goes to second. And he knew that was going. He knew that was going to the cutoff man, and he took off immediately as soon as he saw McNeil's eyes going to Alonso, and he threw it that way. Volpe took off. Smart move by Volpe. Good instinct. Take Higashioka now. Now there's a strike. That was a curveball. That was a perfect pitch to lay down a bunt where Higashioka. And now you go first. You got a man on third with 1 out, and you have a chance now with Peraza and IKF with contact hitters coming out. I will still implement the bunt, but they're not going to do it. No, now bunt. He takes it back. Good job. Let's go. That's what you need to do here. I'm impressed there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Because Higashioka is swinging and missing right now, guys. I know why are you taking that out of Higgy? Because he hasn't shown you that he's capable of putting some good at bats if you know he could get that ball on the ground to the right side, you let him swing. You got to, at this taste, you got to continue to bunt. He's going to swing away up high, 2-1. Ball comes up in. The crowd starts moaning and groaning. Remember, there's a hit. He got a hit Met in the back, McNeil. Here's the 2-1 from Quintana to Higashioka. No bunting. Oh, he took a strike. 0-2. Higgy cannot strike out here. I don't care if he pops up in the infield. He cannot get me another strikeout with a runner at second base. He cannot go with a strikeout. He calls timeout now. He got to show me something. Make some contact, pop it up, do something. But you can't strike out here. The pitch. This one is popped up, scoop. He comes in, coming in, and kind of comes in from left field. Volpe, no advancement. You know what? I'd rather take that, guys. It's still not a product out, but I'd rather have him make contact like that than just swinging and missing. And because now here comes Oswaldo Peraza. Don't rule out Anthony Volpe to steal third base here. Don't rule it out. If Quintana doesn't pay attention to him, the pitch to Peraza, swing and miss, 0-1 with a curveball. This is a good hitter. A good pitcher for Peraza to come and get a hit. He grounded into fielder's choice, although I think that was an infield single. And deal 1 as Volpe dances, gets back 0-2 now on Peraza. So Peraza behind in the count, 0-2. Volpe now dancing, but the 0-2 up high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good eye by Peraza, not chasing that high pitch out of the zone. Now Quintana has sneaky. His ball gets up there to the home plate pretty sneaky, despite being in the upper 90s, upper 89, 90. As Quintana fakes inside move, Volpe returns back to second base safely. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Peraza. One, 2 in the dirt. Good block there by Alvarez. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Time is called. What do we have here? Pitch count. So it's a ball, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes here. Curveball. Wow, frozen. That was a curveball that caught a inexperienced rookie there. That's a veteran throwing a beautiful curveball that just froze Peraza. Peraza gave up on it, and it cut across. Now with 2 outs, now can the Yankees get a big 2-out base hit here from IKF? Volpe's the runner at second as he dances outside for a ball, 1-0. Now Quintana, that is his 67th pitch here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning with a 1-0 count. Now Quintana ready to deal. There's a strike, 1-1. Yeah, there you go. Angels reportedly taking Ohtani off the trade market. Yeah, they're only a few games out. Why would you? Why would you put him on the trade market? You're a few games out. You have a good chance of re-signing him there. Blind ball! McNeil caught it off the shoestring. Oh. He took RBI away from Isaiah Kanafalefa. Good defense there by McNeil as the Yankees, no runs. They get a hit. They leave a man on base. We go now to the fifth inning, 2-1. Yeah, why would you take Ohtani? Why would you put him on the trade market? You're only a couple games. You're a good week away from actually getting into the wild card leaderboard and being a wild card leader. And just go ahead and take off. Especially the American League East are going to start beating up on each other in a couple of weeks. You have the Orioles, Yankees. The usual. The Blue Jays will be playing the Red Sox, and you're the Angels. You still got you have the Athletics in your division. You're going to play the Mariners. You have a chance here to also. I know you got the Texas Rangers and the Astros to play as well, but you're going to have some teams that you could beat up on and have an opportunity to gain ground while the American League East are beating each other up. Why not? Don't be surprised if they look to add to the Angels. We're trying to add something. I mean, everyone thinks of them as sellers, but they might want to add here. You call up Pittsburgh for Benino and bring Benino to Pittsburgh to the Anaheim Angels or Los Angeles Angels to close. Bring in some closer quality arm. You never the Mets with the it's so many different opportunities if the Mets are sellers. I'm Anaheim. I'm Anaheim. Not so fast. Me being sellers. So as the Mets will start the fifth inning, we'll have Danny Mendick, Brandon Nimmo, Mark Vientos for the Mets. They trail now 3-1. So the Yankees 3-1. And the pitch outside. No, it's a strike. We're on the way. 0-1. So just like I got to give credit to here's 0-1. 1-1. I got to give credit to Michael K, who said Ohtani wasn't going to get traded. He wasn't going to get traded. And nice. So here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. They're just a game behind us, Yankees, and of course 3.5. And there's plenty of baseball. There's still 60 games left here. The 1-2 misses 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He got him with the. All right, with 1 out here in the fifth inning, I want to salute to Mr. Dave R. Counting Cigars, my man Dave R. I know he always listens and watches along with us, so I wanted to give him a shout out. Mr. Dave, salute to you out there, wherever you are out there watching along with us. Appreciate it. All right, so here's Nemo back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third time seeing Rodon. There's his call. High 1-0. If you're wondering Rodon's pitch count, 72 pitches here with 1 out in the fifth inning. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. So look like for Rodon, Mike, 90, 95 pitches, maybe another inning by the 6th, possibly to the 7th. 1 out of 7, maybe. Let's see. It all depends. If he gets in some trouble, 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1. Let's check swing foul. Back out of play. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Rodon deals 2-2. Up high, count runs full, 3-2. Payoff pitch, foul out of play. It's still 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. The payoff. Foul. Got a piece of stay alive there. He got couldn't hold on to it. 3 balls and 2 strikes still. Here's 3-2 to Nimmo. Grounded, chop. Booted by Peraza. 1 out, base runner. I think that's an E4. That's not a hit. That's not a hit. That's not a hit. That's an error. That's an error. That's an error. Call that a hit. Ugh. Here's Vientos. 0 for 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. DO1. This one, another base hit. After the error, we get back-to-back singles. Again, we saw that yesterday's game where the Yankees' inability to defensively to get that out, open up the Mets opportunities. We give teams extra outs, no matter who they are. Man. So first and second now with 1 out now. 80 pitches for Carlos Rodon, which we're thinking, I thought maybe he'll get just to the 7th. Could he get outside of the 5th inning right now? I mean, we know 80 pitches, the manager's rear end must be itching in that bullpen, right, in that dugout to get that bullpen ready. And now you got the dangerous Lindor with Alonso coming up, and he's got 2 walks in the game. Rodon now. It's ready to deal the pitch. This one's popped up, foul back, out of play, 0-1. Michael King warming up. DO1 up high. 1-1. So the bullpen already started. So the boom shenanigans is the beginning. Here's the 1-1. This is a line drive right there to Peraza. Peraza's going to try to double up. No, he doesn't. I think if he would have went and caught that on a line drive and unloaded it to first, would have got him. Because Peraza didn't know where to go. He caught the line drive so hard right there. He was trying to double up Nimmo, but Nimmo was back and allow Vientos to get back in there. But 2 outs now. But the dangerous Pete Alonso. Alonso is dangerous. He's been percolating here in the last 9 games. Big spot here. Huge spot. Anna Lee. How you been, Anna Lee? There's a strike. I've been doing well. Thank you for joining us on the watch on here, the Yankees and Mets. I hope your summer is going well, Miss Anna. Alonso calls timeout. 0-1 count. Okay. So big moment here for the Mets. has first and second now with 2 outs with their big power hitter Alonso up on the plate. The pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. He got him with a good slider and caught Alonso to chase. Remember, Alonso has been mashing fastballs and changeup, and that's where you want to throw the slider. See, down dirt, not hanging in pie where it's just spinning as a cement mixer. So we have an 0-2 count here. Rizzo's going to have a conversation with Rodon. 85 pitches for Rodon. Rizzo knows how important this pitch is. Make sure that they are on the same page. And make sure their defense is set correctly. Also, not leaving Alonso, have him thinking a lot. They are waiting. We got an 0-2 pitch to Pete Alonso. Rodon deals, swing and a miss. He got him with a one nice slider. He got him with the pitch I do not like with that slider, but he got the slider down and away, nothing high, down and away. The Yankees gave a little bit of a little Houdini act there. No runs. Well, they say 2 hits, but I'm going to give it 1 hit, 1 error, and they leave 2 men on base. We go halfway through. We go to the bottom of the 5th where the Yankees have a 3-1 lead of the New York Mets. They need to add some more runs. They're going to have Torres, Stanton, Rizzo coming up for the Yankees there. I don't know if Rodon comes back out for the start the 6th. Maybe he'll go one batter at a time and then because you know how the manager likes everyone to watch him come out of the dugout to pull the pitcher. So maybe he'll let Rodon start the inning. Let's see who the Mets have. Tommy Pham, McNeil. I don't know what he'll personally, he probably go hitter by hitter when it comes to Rodon. He's at 87 pitches. I don't know if he's going to let him go to the 100 pitch mark with Rodon, or if the Yankees score a couple runs here, maybe he'll go with the bullpen and leave Rodon on a high note, striking out Alonso. It'll be interesting to see what Buffoon does with his call. Yeah, she's okay. It's hot lately. Yes. I don't think August will be too bad. This weekend in New York is going to be close to 95. Right, it's going to be 99 in Baltimore. Here in Florida, it's 90s, 95, so it's hot. He's doing well. It was on Monday night. He was here Monday night on the Monday Night Raw watch along. We were on a Monday night. We watched the wrestling Monday night. This Monday it won't be wrestling because I did this baseball. I got to look at the schedule. And I think Saturday I won't be able to. I don't know if I'm streaming Saturday anything, but he's good. He's doing good. Here's Torres. Torres takes a call strike, 0-1. Torres is 1 for 2, extended his hitting streak, and the 0-1. 1-1 to Gleyber Torres. Quintana with 71 pitches here. Torres hits this high fly ball to right field, back to the track. Jumps, leaps. He takes a home run away from Torres. What a play by Jeff McNeil, saving a Mets bacon there. Wow. Yeah, he took a home run away from Gleyber Torres. Nice hops there. That would have been a home run over the fence. My goodness. 1 out. Here's Stanton. Stanton takes a ball, 1-0. And great job on the fans not to interfere on that. Good job. The 1-0. This was chopped. Lindor gets it, rolls it to first. He gets Stanton for the second out. Yes, he's a Met, but he had to work today. That's why he couldn't come on today and Tuesday because he had to work. He's a big Met fan, and he couldn't. I know it's eating him inside not be able to do the watch along on the Mets Yankees. But it's if it was on a Monday, he would have been on. So Monday's usually his time where he could join me on the screen for now. 0-1. This one, Rizzo hits this one in his hands and fly ball, but there is easier there for McNeil, puts it away. Yankees go down in order. 1, 2, 3. We go to the sixth inning. 3-1 New York Yankees here. Yeah, the subways are a little crazy there, Anna. I believe, and Ubers are so expensive, especially in New York City. My goodness, and then that's a nice, night out, and it's tough. You might have to maybe Sundays where the parking restrictions are a little relaxed in New York. You go head out there Sunday. Where you could park more, you could find more parking. Definitely will be great for him. He's there working on Sundays. That's a good time to go. He'll be there definitely. And personally, I would drive if I'm going to the city Sundays. You might be able to park, especially in the meatpacking district down there. There might be some alternate side where you might find parking if you don't want to take the subways or the expensive Ubers. I mean, they tend to be pricey. All right, so we're going out to the sixth inning here. Houston has a 3-0 lead on the Texas Rangers. Boy, the Rangers can't figure out and the Astros getting Yordan Alvarez back and Lindor. I mean, not Lindor, Altuve back. So you know what, Houston, they lose those two guys out of their lineup. They didn't crumble. Not like the Yankees. They lost Judge, and the Yankees kind of crumbled. I got to give Houston Astros a lot of credit there. They didn't have Altuve or Jordan Alvarez, and they managed to hold on to that wild card. And they might get poised here with this beating the Rangers to try to go after that American League West title. Wouldn't surprise me. I've gone along. I don't believe the Rangers winning that division. I'm still like the Astros to win that division, and I can see the Rangers being a second wild card. Who will be the first? I don't know. Probably Tampa or Baltimore. But I can see where they could flip flop. Here's Tommy Pham, takes a strike. The Rangers will make the postseason, definitely, but I still think they won't. They're going to be a wild card team. Here's the 0-1. Pham hits this one, high fly ball to right field. Stanton drifting. Stanton makes the play. It King's back, but a good adjustment for Giancarlo Stanton. So Rodon is out there, 88 pitches. So he's of course, you're gonna leave him against McNeil, the lefty. Now you got to watch these two. McNeil got hit in the back by Rodon. Now here's the pitch. This one, the first ball swinging, lines this one. Darren Bader makes the play, so he's retired. Now, do you let him pitch against Canna? 89 pitches for Rodon. If Rodon 89 pitches, that's a season high with 2 outs. If you're regardless of the fact, I think this is going to be Rodon's last hitter. Even he gets him out, he walks him, or he gets on base. This is his last hitter. And he has good control. He's not struggling. Here's the pitch. 93 mile per hour still on that fastball, up high, 1-0. And foul out of play, 1-1. And the 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? No, 2-1. The 2-1. Ripped, and there's a base hit. So Bader cuts it off. A single, 2-out single. Now this should be Buffoon's swan cry here. Here he comes. He should be coming out here with 93 pitches. So here comes Buffoon now, as Rodon does not want to give up this baseball. So Rodon's getting a hand here by the crowd. Okay. And that's how you're going to change people from booing you and all that, by going out there and pitching. All right, so Aaron Boone will bring Michael King. Boy, this move better work. This move better work. This move better work.
Ay, lamentablemente fue eliminado. Qué pena, fue eliminado el participante. Ay, lamentablemente fue eliminado. Qué pena.
He's out. So Rodon out, Michael King in. Again, 5 2/3 innings pitch again for the Yankees. You're asking now them getting all these outs from your bullpen. This is not going to change no matter how much we huff and puff, how much we hold our breath, how much we pout, how much we rant. This moronic manager is going to still do these moves here until the season is over. 5 2/3. So when your Yankees starting goes only 5 2/3, 5 1/3, 5 innings, and then when August comes, it's 25, August 30th, September 3rd, when you need your bullpen to come in a tight game to get some good hitters, and they fail. Remember the 5+ innings that's the starting staff gives you. Hi, Brandon. How are you, Brandon? Yes, the Astros are winning 3-0. Salute, Brandon. Absolutely. And they won yesterday, too. Good job on the Astros. I hope you're doing good, buddy. So, Rodon, highest pitch count of the afternoon of his MLB season for the Yankees here. He was dealing. He's not. I tell you one thing. He's not happy to get pulled. And I like that he's actually talking back to Broom about it. I kind of like that. It's about time one of these players, in a respectful way, answers back to one of these managers. Like, come on, dude. Especially to Boone. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike. I'll tell you what, this move better work. Alvarez better not go up there and hit a home run. Because, boy. King with a 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Peraza makes the play. So no runs, 1 hit, no one man left. We go down to the 6th. That move worked there. That moved here. We go to the 6th. LeMahieu, Bader, and Volpe there. Boy, that right there, that move was a high. That was a high opening up the door for a lot of criticism. If Michael King couldn't get this Mets team out, if they would have put some base runners on, and my goodness, if it went the other way, the criticisms and the door would open on Aaron Boone. And Aaron Boone's got to be careful now. There is no more advocates. There is no more analytics advocates there that's going to protect his rear end. Andy Pettit is now an advisor. Sean Casey's there. Remember, Brian Sabian is there. Brian Sabian won world championship with the Giants with non-analytics. He's won it before. Also, him and Bruce Bochy. What is Bochy doing in Texas? Winning old-fashioned baseball ways. They're moving a little bit away. They're still keeping analytics, but it's now you're going to bring the traditional baseball guys into the organization. Omar Minaya went on a nice podcast with John Heyman and spoke about these things. Go and listen. They're moving a little bit away from the analytics that's not gotten them no World Series. I'm not saying you cannot use analytics. Yeah, of course you could analytics. But you also have to have a feel of the game, and you also have to find out the temperature and feel of the pulse of your team. If you see a pitcher's dealing, despite the fact that 95 pitches and he's dealing, they're not hitting him, go with the hot hand. Get that out. Need it. No, that's a good job there for the Astros to go and beat the Rangers. You have to. You're protecting home field there, Brendan. Let's go Yankees. I don't know who we're going to get yet, Brandon. We're hoping if it's not Juan Soto, Coley Bellinger, maybe Bednar from Pittsburgh if he's available. And I don't know if they could get a third baseman. I don't know if they want to get a third baseman. I think they want to go with Mayhew Peraza infield. Maybe they're comfortable with that. We will see. Here's Quintana. The pitch outside. 1-0. We don't know if St. Louis is making Nolan Alona available. Don't know that. If he's available, will they kick the tires and see what it's going to take? The 1-0. 2-0. Do they go get Luthbar and Alnona and bring them in here from St. Louis, and you get your left fielder and your third baseman? Who knows? We've seen where Captain has liked to go to one team and get those needs from position and one-stop shop. Who knows? 2 balls and a strike. Do they move Luis Severino and bring in another pitcher? The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Maybe Severino to Chicago for Stroman. Chicago, see what they're gonna get out of Severino the second half of the season to see how he looks. Maybe they want to sign him, give him an extension to 2-2. 3-2. Wally Peralta starting to warm up for the New York Yankees. So King is going to get one batter, one out here with an off day. Here's the 3-2. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. So we got a leadoff walk. Another walk for DJ LeMahieu, second, and his 5th in 2 games. So DJ, good eye there. What I like about DJ with all these walks, that means he's getting his eye. He's keep, he's taking on first. He's not. He's seeing the baseball well. That's the better word. And now when he's seeing the ball, recognizing strikes, not strikes, the hits are going to come with it. So I kind of like this approach here. Here's Bader, takes a call strike, 0-1. Now, Bader isn't afraid of dropping down a bunt, but he's also batting over 300 against left-handed pitching. So you let him swing away here. The pitch. This one's grounded the opposite direction. That's hitting for Bader, hitting the right side. And let's see, LeMahieu goes to third. No, LeMahieu did not take advantage there, go to third, first and second. That is perfect textbook baseball. You shoot it the other way with a runner at first. The first baseman is holding, and you're the right-handed hitter. You have the second baseman moving towards the second base bag, and he hit it that way. Good piece of hitting from the New York Yankees. They got first and second, no one out now with Anthony Volpe. Again, with Anthony Volpe, I am still letting him swing away. I've been critical in the past that I want to see Volpe bunt, where especially when in a late game situation. Be honest with you, I don't like who's coming after Anthony Volpe, who is Higashioka, with his high probability of striking out. This is where I'm not going to bunt. See, this is where I could give analytics a little bit of a pat in the back. as much as I attack it. Because if you bunt with Volpe, it's an out. Higgy's going to strike out. Analytic-wise, that's a stupid move because of the hitter that you have coming up next. So this is where I'm going to give analytics its pat on the back here because of the lineup construction. The right play is to bunt, but Higgy's not doing here. Here's Volpe. Not bunting, up high, 1-0. Slowly chop the third. He's going to go 1. He's going to try to go for 2. That was a bad. Why risk the throw where you could throw an error on the throw there when you know Volpe could run? So Volpe now moves the run to third. He reaches on fielder's choice. Bader's out at second. Now, here's Higashioka. He cannot strike out here or ground out. Now, we send Volpe here. It's that you got Mayhew at third. I don't know. Volpe does lead the team in stolen bases with 18. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, this guy was terrible at bats. 0-1. You can smell you can smell it. It's gonna be a strike. I smell a strikeout. I smell a strikeout waiting to happen with this guy. DO1. Foul out of play. 0-2. And Showalter would rather have Quintana face Higgy than bring in a right-hander from the bullpen where they'll bring Ben Rofnak. 0-2 count here. I don't think they'll send Volpe here. They're gonna trust Higashioka to put the ball in play. I wouldn't. So Higgy behind in the pickle here, behind in the count, 0-2. Quintana deals the 0-2 pitch. Down low for 1-2. So Alvarez, 65 stolen bases allowed and only 6 runners caught as okay. So you could run on him. I thought Higgy was bad. The 1-2. Runner goes and Higgy fouls it off. One ball, 2 strikes to Higashioka. Pickoff attempt. Volpe didn't go nowhere. So that was you got one opportunity there. You're going to have one more chance before a balk is called. Quintana, if you're wondering, 90 pitches. So 90 pitches. So he's outlast Rodon, and he's just at 90 pitches. Up high for a ball, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Quintana. Runner goes and another foul. So we got 2 balls and 2 strike count to Higashioka. What I told you, he swings and a miss. He sucks. This guy always does this. Swing and a miss. He's the automatic out with the swing and a miss with runners in scoring position. That's why you didn't bunt. This is the reason why you didn't bunt earlier with Volpe, because of this guy here. He's just Man, it's just wherever you place Higashioka, it seems to find him. He's just not a good hitter. At least with Trevino, you're going to get some contact with him. Here's a Peraza. Now, could Peraza come up with a big 2-out hit against Quintana? Is at 93 pitches. So Buck is letting him out there. His second start pitching 80-plus pitches. And this one's in the dirt. This gets away. Volpe will go to second, but they got LeMahieu crossed up in between. Oh, come on, DJ. So LeMahieu got two off from dirt, and he put the brakes. He should have went right back home and slide, but he got caught on a rundown. Oh, man. No runs, one hit, no errors to leave one man base on there. Man. The better outing, yes, Jerome. That's the best outing that Rodon is gets there. A gutsy performance by Rodon, especially on the implementation that happened. You know, him throwing the kiss to the fans in Anaheim or Los Angeles when he did that. And Yankee fans were ready to pounce and turn on Rodon. And he goes out there and he pitches a hell of a game. One run, he, did a good job there. The longest outing pitch count wise of the season. If he gets back into form and the Yankees could get him going back at what he did last year, that's good. But the problem, you know why? You know why the bullpen is a problem, Jerome? Because the manager overuses them. When you're going to get 12 tonight, you got to get 13 outs to win this game. When you're asking the bullpen to get 13 outs to win the game, that's an issue. Every night, 12 outs, 10 outs, 13 outs. That's an issue, Jerome. That's a lot of pressure on your bullpen to be perfect night in, night out to get you all those outs to finish a game. That's why you got to let your pitchers go a little longer if they can and get you, take away 3 more outs away off the less outs for the bullpen to get, the better probability of them getting those outs and staying fresh and sharp. That's why it's dangerous. That's a dangerous game. That's why I get so upset and animated when it comes to the manager pulling the pitchers in the 6th and the 5th inning is for that reason. You're asking a lot from your bullpen to get it. I hope so, Jerome. I hope so. I hate to say it because you shouldn't advocate for no one to lose their job, but I think the Yankees will be in a better direction with another manager. CC. I don't know if CC is interested. That'd be interesting. 1-0. I don't know if he's interested. If he's interested, I'm pretty sure they'll interview him. So this is Peralta's 46th game. That's 46. The 1-0. 2-0. So he's got to throw strikes. He's behind in the count. There's a strike. So Michael King, one of your better relievers, supposedly only one hitter. So he went in one hitter and they pulled them. So you burn 2 pitchers now. No King. So you got, okay, the 2-1. 3-1. You got Tommy Caney warming up immediately. Peralta has to stay 3 hitters. So he's just getting them ready and loose. The 3-1. There's a strike. So he gets to call the outside corner. 3 balls and 2 strikes, Peralta. So Jerome's cousin with a 3-2 pitch. Swing at him, miss. So cousin Peralta with the strikeout there. To Mendick. Here's Nimmo take a call strike. 0-1. You got Nimmo here, the lefty. So let's see if Arthur could get Nimmo here. Nimmo grounds it right there. What a play by Peraza from his knees. Throws. What a play. What a nice play by Oswaldo Peraza. Good range there. 2 outs now. And that was hit hard there. Peraza was slick play with the glove from his knees. Gets him. Put a star next to that one. And that's what you need defense here on a 2-run game. Here's Vientos. Mark Vientos, Mr. Win, takes a call strike. 0-1. So Cousin Peralta is trying to work a quick inning. There's like 0-2. He's ahead of the count. Timeout is called here by Vientos. And the 0-2 outside, 1-2. Maria, let me ask you, Maria, who do you want the Yankees to trade for? I know you don't like Shohei Ohtani, although Shohei's not going to come here. But no, they said they were not. They said he's off the market. They're going to go for it. They're going to go try to make a playoff push. And the 1-2 up high, 2-2. I know Jerome wants Bellinger as well. Who do you? I need you want Bellinger, right? Who would you like the Yankees to trade for? This one's foul. 2-2. Yeah, I think he's going to get more than that, Jerome. I think he's going to get 50 a year outside. I think he's going to get that. I think he's going to get a record-breaking $500 million. I think he's going to get $500 million on contract for him. I think. I want to know which team is going to give him that, but I don't think it's going to be the Yankees. I'll tell you that much. The 3-2. Swinging a miss, got him with a fastball. What an impressive inning there by Cousin Peralta. He works a 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. 7th inning stretch. Yankees lead the Mets now 3-1, and we'll put a quick funny.
The best way to hit Bush, I guess, is to stay back.
Bush, what happened?
Everybody having a good time out there?
Oh yeah, we're having a great time. What? Who?
Sterling on CBS.
Huh?
Now to the Mets.
What?
I can go under the table as quickly as anybody.
On several occasions.
I gotta tell you, Susan, that's hitting the bush.
Everybody having a good time out there?
Yeah.
Stand up. Let me see that body.
Oh,
About 6 inches.
makes his bones.
How hard is it?
It's a Johnny Rocket.
I can go under the table as quickly as anybody. Okay, let's do it.
Back to back. Hit a belly to belly.
Stand up. Let me see that body.
Even I'm getting very excited.
Wowie zowie.
The fans know what's coming.
Ella. Say Louis.
Okay, let's
Say
do it.
Louis.
A Johnny Rocket, huh? Just stay out up under the table there. So Drew Smith will come in for Jose Quintana. So Drew Smith, the Yankees gotta bust this game open. They need to bust this game open with a couple runs here. Give some cushion for the Yankees, for the bullpen here. They need to bust this game open. So as the Yankees 3-1 lead, we're in the bottom of the 7th inning stretch time as they're entering America, of course, with God Bless America rendition here. And of course, now take me out to the ball game at the stadium. All right, so we're waiting to start that 7th inning, bottom of the 7th inning. For the Yankees, Oswaldo Peraza coming up. Then back to the top of the line with Falefa, Torres, and Stanton, if anyone should reach. So Peraza was left at the plate there on that wild pitch that got away, that LeMahieu did not advance or got caught in between home and third. Boston had a 4-3 lead top of the 5th inning. He was scoreboard update in Fenway against the Braves. And top of the fourth inning in Houston, the Astros have a 3-2 lead on the Texas Rangers. Astros looking to try to sweep the Rangers. In Chicago, in the South Side of Chicago, the White Sox have a 3 lead on the Cubs. And of course, a lot of games later on in San Francisco and Oakland. Washington beats Colorado 5-4 in Washington. The Marlins, beat the Tampa Bay Rays 7-1 in Tropicana Field earlier today. The Guardians beat the Kansas City Royals 8-3. And the story there, Amer Rosario traded for Noah Syndergaard, and he got traded. So Syndergaard, a member of the Guardians. In Minnesota, the Seattle Mariners beat the Twins 8-7. Milwaukee beat the Cincinnati Reds 3-0. Boy, we want to see the Reds continue to win, but they didn't have a good series against those Brewers. St. Louis beat the Diamondbacks 11-7. Pittsburgh 3-2 over the San Diego Padres. In the Dodgers loses to the Blue Jays 8-1. Phillies beat the Baltimore Orioles 6-4. And I'll give you the Anaheim was postponed by rain. Anaheim and Angels versus the Detroit Tigers. That's postponed. So that could be a makeup date. All right. So the Mets with 1 run and 4 hits, with 1 error, and 3 runs and 6 hits for the New York Yankees. They also have an error. So here's Peraza. Drew Smith takes over. This is Drew Smith 37th appearance. The pitch. This one popped up. Peraza pops up the 1-0 in the infield. Vientos calling. Vientos makes the play. 2 pitch, 1 out. Here we'll bring up Isaiah Falefa with 1 away. Falefa's number 2. Maria, who do you want also? I didn't ask you either. Who would you like the Yankees to get? 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. One. There's a strike. 1-2. Okay, Maria's waiting to see. Not anybody particularly on the list. I kind of like Bellinger. I've been saying that since May. Cody Bellinger for May. I know they weren't going to come in May, but I need to look out. Since May, I've been keeping an eye on Yankee radar with Cody Bellinger, but we'll see. The 2-2. Up high. The count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Foul back. The payoff pitch. Foul to plate. Foul back out of play for IKF. Ooh, Falefa walks. So we got the pitching coach coming out here with a walk to Isaiah Falefa. 3-1. The Yankees are up on the Mets here. All right, so here's Torres. Ooh, pickoff. IKF gets back. Grounded up the middle. Lindor flips one on the first double play. It hit the pitcher's mount and it redirected to Lindor. 6-4-3 double play. So we go to the eighth inning here. 3-1. For the Mets coming up, I'll give you their lineup. It will be Lindor, Alonso, and Pham. So this is the meat of the lineup for the Mets here, down by 2. It should be Tommy Kahnle. Hopefully Kahnle comes out here and have a good outing. And he's going to have some boys going to have the tough. That's pretty much, you could say, the save opportunity for the New York Yankees. All right. As we wait for the inning to begin. So we'll have Kahnle coming out. Tommy Kahnle. We saw him with the emotion and breaking the literally the fan in Anaheim in Los Angeles. He got so irate in a bad outing that he just stomped the crap out of it. He threw his glove at it, knocked it down, and just stomped the living crap out of it. I love when they come back with the footage of the softball games that they play in Yankee Stadium. Boy, I miss those. I miss playing in the Bronx in those fields, even though the fields were terrible. Even though the fields are not that great, immaculate condition, but man, I miss playing baseball in New York. That's one thing I miss my dad about, as I get here, time passes and you get older. You can play here in Florida, they have fields here. But I get so look at it and I get so nostalgic of I miss playing when I was a youth in New York City in those fields. Johnny Davis, our number 1 draft pick. Thank you, Johnny. You know what? You made the afternoon, the evening to see you here. Say hello. Thank you so much, Johnny Davis. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Hope your summer is going well, my friend. Here, Lindor, 0 for 1. Now, Kahnle deals. This one is foul out of play. 0-2 now. Clay Holmes now beginning his warm-up in case there's some issues with Kahnle. Now the 0-2. Outside for a ball, 1-2. Now, Lindor is batting now from the left side with the right-hander Kahnle. Got to get Lindor out. Can't let him get on. 2-2 now. You want to face Pete Alonso with the bases empty. 2-2. Grounded. Rizzo underhands to Kennedy and gets the out. 1 away. So we have 1 out now with bases empty for Pete Alonso. You want to pitch, if you want to always go after Pete Alonso, especially with the bases empty. So here's Alonso. Calls a timeout immediately. Okay. Wasn't ready. All right, Caney versus Alonso. There's a changeup out of the way, a strike, 0-1. You got to keep that changeup down and away. Can't keep it elevated because with the power of Alonso, he could place that in the short porch. 1 swing and a miss. 0-2 with another slider. So he's ahead of the count, 0-2 on the dangerous Alonso now. That one bounced in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Good strikeout. Two outs now. Bases empty with Tommy Pham. Bases empty. Here's Pham. Pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Yankees up 3-1 here. As Gott warming up for the New York Mets in the bullpen. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside. 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike here. The 2-1. Just missed. 3-1. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3-2 now. Got with a nice change up. He's 1 pitch away to getting out of this inning here. Quick inning. The pitch. This one's chopped. Bope fields, throws across, take a step forward, gets him with plenty of time. And that's a quick inning there. 1, 2, 3 for Canely. We go to the bottom of the 8th where the Yankees have a 3-1 lead. They're going to have Stanton, Rizzo, LeMahieu coming up for the Yankees against Gott. Now the Yankees got to take advantage of the Mets bullpen. They're not that good. They're not they're not strong. They stink. They need to take advantage and put up some runs here and actually make it comfortable where you don't have to use a Clay Holmes. You could go to another reliever in the 9th inning and not have to put it out. Sit back and relax. The Yankees are in control 3-1, but you could still put a base runner on and so forth, and you bring the tying run to the plate just like that. So this is not a game where you feel like you're in control, although the Yankees make it seem like it, but it's only a 2-run game. They need to add more runs here. All right. Don't forget, Yankees have a day off tomorrow before they start the series against the Baltimore Orioles in Baltimore. So they will start a 3-game series in Baltimore. It'll be interesting to see that as well, because that will be on the trading deadline. Will the Yankees make move? Everyone all eyes on Baltimore and the Yankees. That's going to be a big series there. Or if Aaron Judge will return, that's where all the eyes are Friday night. I still think he's not returning. I'm still going with my guns. He will return after the Baltimore series. That's when with Aaron Judge returning. So we starting to get closer, inching to the trade deadline. The rumors, the speculation, especially when we start seeing folks reported getting out of the lineup in Double A or in Trey. If you see them not scratched out of the lineup, healthy scratches, even in the majors, then let the speculation begins. I'm pretty sure Brian Cashman and his group are on the phone, working the phones, trying to make some moves, some deals to improve this club. I'm thinking they're waiting to see what they're going to do tonight here. If the Yankees hold on and win this game, looks like they will try to add more players onto their roster. It will be interesting to see. Boston is increased on the Braves 5-3. And here's the pitch to Stanton, and he takes a call strike. And the bottom of the 8th is on its way with a strike 0-1. Stanton is 0 for 3. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2. Foul. 0-2. Misses 1-2. Outside pitch. This one's grounded. First baseman. Backhand throws the gop. He could roll that there because Stanton does not run fleet of foot anymore these days. They don't ask him to run. He has to do like jogging because it want to pull a muscle with one away. Here's Rizzo. Rizzo's 0 for 3, grounding into a double play, 9 down, flat out. This is a spot where I think I would love to see Anthony Rizzo hit a solo shot here. I'm going to call a solo shot here from Rizzo in this at bat. Takes his call strike. 0-1. D-0-1. Rizzo hits this fly ball to left field. Canna on run, Canna back on the line. He jumps. He can't make a play. Says fan interference. You're not going to get that call because that's fair game. And that's a Met fan. And that's a Met fan that did that. That's your own team. They're not going to challenge that. That cell phone got in the way. So here's Rizzo, 0-2. Rizzo goes back the same area. No, but this time is going to stay in play. Canna makes the play. So there goes my prediction out the window. Here's LeMahieu now with the bases empty. There's a pitch outside. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Outside. 2-0. That was a nice tailing move there. As Clay Holmes starting to warm up, you're going to have to bring Clay Holmes here. The 2-0. 3-0. So 3-0. He walked them. So again, another walk for LeMahieu. Good job of LeMahieu getting on base, high base percentage there with the walks. So here's Bader with 3 hits. So he's on fire this evening. Especially that impressive last at bat, taking the ball away and got a base hit at the pitch outside, 1-0. So this is 5 straight balls for God thrown against the Yankees. So Holmes is warming up in the bullpen, trying to get a save. He's trying to add to their total. There's a strike, 1-1. For the Mets, they'll have McNeil, McKenna, and Alvarez. But right now, we got a 1-ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the 8th inning with LeMahieu, the base runner, on, extending this inning with the 2-out walk. Bader, who's 3 for 3. This one is hitting the air and 5 out of play. It's still now 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Harrison Bader. Foul back. It's still 1-2. The 1-2. This one's popped up on the right side. And it makes the play. And we go to the 9th inning. The Mets are trying to rally. They're down by 2. McNeil, Cannon, and Alvarez against Clay Holmes here. Yankees with only 3 runs on 6 hits. Mets 1 runs on 4 hits. But they still have 3 more outs the Yankees need to get and split this Subway Series before heading out to Baltimore. So this is going to be big 3 outs here for the New York Yankees. Now, I told Tampa lost this afternoon. Baltimore lost. Toronto won. Boston is winning right now. So those are the teams you keep an eye on. Texas now ahead of Houston. That's another team, second wild card positioning. So you want to gain ground. The Yankees got to hold off here, Mets here, so you could gain that game they lost yesterday back. All right, so we'll wait for the 9th inning. All right, we're getting ready here to get this last 3 outs for the New York Yankees. Let's go. Also, Allen will be in right field for defense. All right, so he will try to go for his 14th save here. Clay Holmes here, record of 4-2 with 42 appearances for the Yankees, 43rd now. So Holmes against McNeil. Here we go. Here's the top of the 9th, and there's a strike. We started with a strike 0-1. Let's go Yankees. Let's go, Maria. Absolutely. The 0-1. This one, foul. The 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. He held 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Now, Clay Holmes gets the sign with the 1-2 pitch. Here comes the pitch. And did he get hit? Yeah, he got hit again. No. Foul ball. Foul ball. Foul ball. Hit the bat. Oh, hit the handle. Okay. All right, so it was a foul ball. 1 and 2 here. Get McNeil out. Can't let McNeil get on base here, Holmes. The 1-2. In on the ground, but get another foul ball. Brett Beatty on deck. He's going to hit for Canna. 1 ball, 2 strikes, though. Holmes deals. McNeil, foul. We'll do it again. One ball, 2 strikes. He fouled again. So that's what McNeil does. McNeil battles, and he puts good plate appearance, bat on ball. The pitch. McNeil, how did he get that one? Throw there, flips, got it. Rizzo got the ball down and flipped it to Holmes to get the first out. Wow. McNeil with an awkward swing there, but looks like it was going in, and he just slapped at it. One out. So Brett Beatty will be the pinch hitter for Mark Canna, and there's a strike. And Beatty is batting from the left side. That's why you make that move. 0-1. The 0-1, swing and a miss. 0-2. Paulo did not know Vogelback's name. The 0-2. 1-2. The 1-2. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Brett Beatty. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. So the Yankees need 1 more out here to split this series and get this win. 1 out away. Francisco Alvarez now grounds the ball to third. DJ LeMahieu gets it. Fields throws across. In time. Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
So a very, very sweet game there for the Yankees. They did just enough to win this one 3-1. A little small ball action got them those 2 runs there. Of course, with the base running and Harrison Bader 3 hits tonight. That sacrifice fly, tag up, and scoring. Those are the type using their speed. You know what? If you're having a hard time mashing the ball, use your speed. Make some contact. That's something. This is a non-analytics win for the New York Yankees tonight. They win this here 3-1. They get a night off. They'll play the Baltimore Orioles on Friday night. Maybe Judge returns, maybe not. We don't know. We shall see. Good job for the Yankees, as all eyes on to the trading deadline. If there is a move or a trade that needs to be done, we'll keep an eye on that. Anything comes out, we'll make an emergency reaction video if indeed the Yankees make a move. But thank you guys for joining me this evening. We really appreciate everyone joining us on the Subway Series. The Subway Series has come to a conclusion for both the Mets and the Yankees. Good luck for the New York Mets on the remainder of the season. Be honest with you, I hope the Mets go on a run here. They have a chance to go on a run. They got the Nationals. They have some teams that they could beat. Get on a run here and add in the trading deadline if the Mets want to go that route and make a run here. I know there's 7 games out of the last wild card in the National League, but you know what? Stranger things have happened. You know, this team has a lot of talent there. Verlander, Scherzer up, and I would love them to get some bullpen help for the New York Mets and see if they go forward with that there. I would hate them to be not making the postseason. I think New York is fun when both teams are in the postseason with a little giddiness, with meaning baseball. So good luck for the Mets. Hopefully they get there at the end of the season. At least play some meaningful games in September, even if they fall 1 game short. But make it exciting, make it interesting, and also for the Yankees, we'll all keep an eye on that there. So I want to thank you guys for joining me on this watch along this evening as Boston beats the Braves there. So that's a tough. We're not going to get a game or separation on the Red Sox, but the Yankees got to worry about winning their games in front of them. So we'll be back. Possibly, maybe Friday, maybe Monday. I don't know. Again, there's a little bit of issues, some personal things that we want to sort out personally that I might not be in town. So don't know yet. So just you see, hit that notification bell. Maria, good win, good game, my good friend. Yes, very good game. Especially when the Yankees win. Could they have done better? Absolutely. There's always room for improvement, but we can't nitpick. We got to win. So thank you again. Have a wonderful night, Maria. Thank you again, Jerome. Thank you, everyone that joined us in the chat. If you're watching on the other platforms, thank you guys. In Travel, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Thank you so much. Rumba, thank you. Hit the like button. We'll see you next time here. May the sports be with you, and we will see you next time, friends.